and welcome to Mio's video channel. Today we're going to crochet this nätväska together. And for this project you need a braided rope 3mm and a crochet hook of 8mm. Let's go! So let's start with the nätväska. And the first thing you will do is the inner ring. So loop the yarn around your fingers 2 times like this. Use your hook, go under the 2 first lines, grab the yarn and pull through like this. Grab the yarn and pull through. So this first loop is holding this inner ring together. We will start on the first round. So you will start with 3 single loops. So pick up the yarn, pull through. Pick up the yarn, pull through, and pick up the yarn, pull through. That's 3 loops. This will count as a double crochet, and basically the whole nätväska is done with double crochets like this. So this is just a start, and it will count as 1 double crochet. So what we will do now is continue making double crochets inside the ring. So that's made by yarn over, go in the ring, pick up the yarn, pull through. So you have 3 loops on your crochet hook. Pick up the yarn, pull through 2 of them. You have 2 loops left on your hook. Pick up the yarn and pull through both of them. So this is a double crochet. So continue to make 10 more. Yarn over, go in the ring and pick up the yarn and pull through. Yarn over, pull through 2 of them. Yarn over, pull through the last 2. So this first one is counted as 1 double crochet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I need 12 in this round. Pull through, or pull this one, making this hole close a bit. Okay, so round 1 is done when you have made 12. So the first 3 loops, that's counted as 1. 12. And we will finish round number 1. And that is done by going through the 3rd loop from the start. 1, 2, 3. So you go down here. Go down in this. I will show you. You go down here in the top. Sometimes a bit tricky. Pick up the yarn. Pull through all loops directly, like this. So 12, and round number 1 is done. Round number 2, we will grow this this bag now, the bottom in size, to make it larger, and therefore we will add some extra stitches and some extra loops on this round. But on round number 2, this time we will start with 4 loops. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4 loops. And in each stitch here, you will crochet 1 double crochet and 1 loop. So again, 1 double crochet, and 1 loop, and 1 double crochet in the next one, and 1 loop, and keep on going, and I will show you how to end round number 2. So I've made it all round until I'm back at start. I have done 1 loop here, and you see in the next one, in the last one, the 4 loops here, they are already in this one. So what you will do now is to go under in the 3rd loop from the start. So 1, 2, 3. So under here, pick up the yarn and pull through all loops directly. Like this. So there is a double crochet with a space in between now. And you can count your double crochets. It should be 12, and in between 1 loop. So 12 double crochets, and in between there should be 1 loop. So if you have that, we are ready for round number 3. So we will start in the same way as we did before. So 4 loops, 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4 loops. And then we will crochet 1 double crochet and 1 loop in each stitch. That means you should also crochet in the single loops here in between. So in all of this we will crochet. So 1 double crochet and 1 loop. So it's a bit tricky to go down in the single loops from the past round. Like this, you see here, in each stitch, 1 double crochet and 1 single loop. So I'm in the last stitch in round number 3. I made a double crochet and a single loop. So it looks like this. And in this next one, there is the 4 loop chain. And we will finish the round exactly as we did the last round. We go down in the 3rd loop from the start, pick up the yarn and pull through all of the loops. Like this. So again, you can count the double crochets that you have on this round. So you should have 24 plus a loop in between. There should be a loop and a single crochet in between. And if you have that, we can move on to round number 4. So on round number 4, we will make some changes in what and how many of these stitches that we will crochet in. But from now on, in all of the following rounds, except the last one, we'll start with 4 loops. Like this. From now on, we will only crochet in every second stitch, so we will always crochet in the stitch that belongs to a double crochet from the last round. So skip this, crochet in this, skip this, crochet in this, skip this and crochet in this, and that we need to do that in order for the bag to be like a net. So that's the first rule. You have to remember that we will always crochet in every second in the stitch that belongs to this double crochet from the last round. So what we will do is we will crochet 1 double crochet and 1 loop in the first 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. In those we'll crochet 1 double crochet and 1 loop, 1 double crochet, 1 loop, 1 double crochet and 1 loop. But in the 6th we will crochet 1 double crochet, 1 loop and 1 double crochet. And then in the following 5 we will crochet 1 double crochet and 1 loop. And in the 6th, 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet, 1 loop, 1 double crochet. Okay, so let's show you round number 4. So first rule, always crochet in the stitch belonging to the double crochet from the past round. So 1 double crochet, 1 loop, 1 double crochet, 1 loop, 1 double crochet, 1 loop, so 1, 2, 3, 4. I have done it 4 times, so 1 more time, so that's the 5th. So in the 6th, 1 double crochet, 1 loop and 1 double crochet again in the same hole. So it looks like this. So singles and then double and a loop again. So double crochet, loop, double crochet, loop in the same. And again, so 5 double crochet in a loop. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And now it's time for making a double in here. I mean 2 in the same. So a double crochet and a loop, and again a double crochet and a loop. And you will continue like this until you're back at the start. So I have crocheted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I ended with a double crochet and a loop. So I need to finish with this double. So, and in the start we have this loop of 4 loops, the chain of 4 loops. So what I will do is this one needs to be a double, but it's only a single now. So what I will do is making one more double crochet in the last one and a loop, because now it's 2 in the same here as well in the start. So one more double crochet in a loop, and you go down in the 3rd loop from the starting chain. So 1, 2, 3. So go under here, pick up the yarn and pull through all directly. So it looks like this now. So again, just count how many double crochets that you have before we move on. And if you have 28 with a loop in between, we can move on to the next round. And the next round will be the last round of increases. And the next round will be kind of the same as this one. So we start with 4 loops again. So like this. And then in the next 6 double crochet stitches, we will crochet 1 double crochet and 1 loop. So again, we will not crochet in the loops that's in between the double crochets. So basically every second loop. That's the first rule here as well. So this one will be the first. So skip that one. And this one, 1 double crochet, 1 loop. 1 double crochet, 1 loop. And you do that 6 times. And in the 7th, you will crochet 1 double crochet, 1 loop, 1 double crochet, 1 loop in the same. So let's go. So in the first 6 ones, double crochet and a loop. 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 1, 2, 3. I've done 4, so I need 2 more. Like this. So I have crocheted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're in the 7th now, and in the 7th we will crochet 2 in the same. So 1 double crochet, 1 loop, 1 double crochet and 1 loop. So in the same. And you will continue like this until you're back at the start. So first 6, 1 in each in the first 6. Six. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now I'm in the 7th again. So double crochet and a loop and a double crochet and a loop in the same, like this. And keep on going until you're back at start. So again, in the last one I have made a double crochet and a single loop, but I need to finish with a double, like 2 in the same. So that means I need to crochet 1 more double crochet in the start. So a double crochet and a loop, so that these 2 can belong together. So finish by going under the 3rd loop, pick up the yarn and pull through directly like this. So, and round number 5 is done. So just count the double crochets that you have 32 all around with a single in between. And we can move on to round number 6. So round number 6 and forward, some rounds, as many as you like. There will be no increases. That means that we have crocheted the bottom here, and now we will crochet the sides of this net bag. So what I will show you now will be the same for each round. Always start with 4 loops. Like this. Each round starts with 4 loops. And then, like previous rounds, always crochet in every second. So always in this one belongs to a double crochet from the previous round. This one and this one and this one. That in order for it to be like a symmetric net. So a double crochet here and 1 loop. Always 1 loop in between. And then double crochet and a loop. So you keep on going like this until you are back at the start, and I will show you how you finish the round. So I'm back at the start. So remember, just a tip, that sometimes the bag goes like this, but remember to put the correct side, the nice side out all the time. So you have it like this. But how to finish off this round and all of the following rounds on the sides is you finish with 1 double crochet and a loop, and then you go down in the 3rd loop from the start and pick up the yarn, pull through all of the loops. Like this. So the first round on the side is done, and you see that you will trying to go up now, like this. So I have crocheted approximately 10 rounds, but it's up to you how high and large that you want your bag. But approximately 10, some more, some less, that's up to you. So continue like this until you're happy with the size of the side, and I will show you how to finish with the handles. So I've crocheted 10 rounds of no increases, and I am happy with the size of the sides now. So it's time to crochet the handles. And On this last round and on each rounds of the side, you have in total 64 stitches here, if you count all of them. So you can start doing that. See if you have 64 all around. And if you have one too many or few, then it's okay. But if you have one too many or one too few, you can put your bag like this, and you can crochet and see where to start and finish your handles in order for it to be even on both sides. But if you have 64, like I have now, I have counted my ones, so I have 64, then you will start here on the side where you finished the last round. And this last round we will not crochet double crochets, but only single ones. So we will start with 7. So go under in the first stitch. So on this round we will not skip any stitch, we will crochet in every one. So go down in the next one, which is this one. Pick up the yarn and pull through so that you have 2 loops on your crochet hook. Pick up the yarn and pull through. That's 1. And we need 7. Go down, pick up the yarn, pick up the yarn. 2. 3. 4. 5, 6, and 7. And again I put it like this, so like this. So 7 here. And it's time to crochet the handles, and it's done by single loops. So I usually make 28, but if you want longer handles, then you add some, and if you want shorter, you take some away. So, but I will make 28, so just loops. So 1, 2, 3. So I have 28 now, and now I will continue here to crochet on this side. So in order to know where to start, I will count 17 here. Here is the 17th. So I will skip and have 17 in between, which means I need to go down in the next one. So count that you have 17 in between, and then you go down in the next one and start crocheting again. So go pick up the yarn, pull through. So like this. And now I made one here, but I need to crochet 15, so that's 1. So I've made 15 stitches, and it's again time to crochet the handle. So loops 28, I'll crochet 28, but if you have few or more stitches here, loops here, then remember that you should have the same amount on both of them. So 28. So again, we will skip 17. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And go down in the 18th, which will be this one here. So I made one stitch here, and then continue to crochet 7 more, so it should be 8 on this last bit here. So 1, 2, and 8. So it looks like this. So before you finish off, try this bag on, see if you like the size of the handles. If not, then make them longer or shorter, that's up to you. But if you like the size of them, then we can move on to finishing off. And how to finish off? Cut the yarn, leave a little tail here, pull through like this, go from the inside and pick up the yarn so you have the tail on the back side. It should look like this. But go on the inside. You should have the tail on the inside of your bag. And then go under some stitch. Just pick one, and then here tie a knot. Something like this. Just make a knot. And then hide this tail under some stitches. And then cut the tail. From the start, when you started in here, you still have your tail as well. So just put it inside out. So finish off this tail as you did on the other one as well. Tie a knot and then hide it under some stitches. So, and your net bag is done. Thank you for watching, and we hope you like your new net bag. And if you have Instagram, we would love if you would tag us on makeyourOwn.se so that we can see all your projects. Thank you!